Curious about the different types of sexual encounters that drive a man wild? Want to be able to light him up in all the right ways when the time is right? I've got all that coming to you right now. Hey everyone, I'm dating and relationship coach Ryan Patrick. So today I want to talk about capturing a guy's attention in the bedroom or out of the bedroom with a guy that you feel is deserving of something a little more special. Now, I've dug deep on this one to curate a list of different types of sex that are subtle and less obvious that also include a psychological component, because it's not just the physical act of sex that get men excited. Nope. It's actually the psychological transitions he goes through that really ramp up his anticipation for sex and really rev him up. Now, you guys know I'm all about going a layer deeper on this channel, so I'm not gonna be here rattling off some obvious sexual positions and pawning that off as my video and calling it a day. Not so much. And for those of you who may be new to my channel, or maybe you've seen a couple of my videos before and like what you see, and would like to find an easy and free way of supporting me and my videos with the YouTube algorithm, please hit that subscribe button below and make sure to turn on all notifications so you never miss one of my weekly Monday videos. I really appreciate your support, so thank you guys very much. Now, when you're ready to have sex with a guy, or maybe you've been having sex with the same guy for years now, the absolute last thing he wants to have to do is initiate all the time. Guys, it's a two-way street. This presents an excellent opportunity for you not only to both initiate sex with each other, but also for you to one-up each other in the anticipation department. You keep a man's anticipation for sex unpredictable and deliver the psychological experience he craves, he will be putty in your hands for as long as you want him to stick around. Here are the 7 types of sex men dream about that you can incorporate the next time the mood strikes. The first type is morning sex. Now, a 2015 study of about 2,300 men by sex toy brand Lovehoney found that a man's sexual desire peaks between the hours of 6 and 9 a.m. That's one reason he's got no problem getting it up in the morning. His testosterone levels are on fire. But aside from that, when a woman shows her desire for a man in this window, it's literally the first thing he gets to do with his day is have sex with you. I mean, talk about a mood booster. This will be sure to keep a smile on his face all day long. So have some fun in just how you wake him up next time. The second type is unfinished sex. This is what we call a twofer. Really, it ends up being sex broken up into 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. What do I mean here? Let's say you guys have an event you have to be at together soon, like a dinner party. What you do is engage in having sex with him right before you have to leave, and then end it early, right in the middle of it. You say something to him then, like, "Can we pick this up where we left off?" Now you guys go to this dinner party without either of you two having climaxed. Just watch his face that night while you guys are at this dinner party. He's gonna be so distracted. In fact, he's probably gonna be looking at you the whole time. Then you come home and you have part 2. And that's where you guys both climax. The third type is bait and switch sex. If you want to change up the levels a little bit, if you feel sex has become a little too predictable, try this. If you're home with him, tell him you'd like him to help you carry something in the other room. That's how you set the trap. Then when you get there, he'll be like, "What did you need help carrying?" That's when you turn to him, give him a sly smile, and say, "Me." Then jump into his arms and rock his world. The surprise element of this is really gonna spike up his adrenaline and really add to the psychological pleasure he's gonna receive with you guys having sex. This is a great one. Just make sure he's not in a bad mood or anything leading into you doing this. The fourth type is stranger sex. You wanna have sex with me? But you barely even know me. What would your girlfriend say? Gotta love the role playing. So no, this isn't where you go have sex with a random stranger. Let me be clear about that. This is just you initiating sex with him with role playing. You know, you're getting into character, pretending to be someone other than yourself, someone that he just met. By you simply talking to him in a different voice or becoming this sultry character you just made up, this is gonna help light up his imagination and really lead to a great sexual experience. And aside from just changing the tone of your voice, maybe try moving differently. Maybe try moving a little bit slower, a little bit softer. Or you can initiate a new sexual position you guys have never tried before and let him get into character as well. The fifth type is primitive sex. This is the type of sex that the neighbors can hear, all right? It's that no holding back kind of sex. We want to hear a woman letting out those pleasured sighs, those intense yelps, those controlled gasps for air. And when we get that from a woman, we are laser focused on keeping that coming. No pun intended. So if you got a nice Airbnb out in the woods or up in the mountains and there's no fear of another soul possibly ever hearing you, let it out. Now clearly this one isn't the best to execute with roommates or neighbors nearby. After all, you're not trying to make enemies here. You just want to be vocal sometimes, and trust me, he's loving every minute of it. The sixth type is exhibitionist sex. Now this is the complete opposite mindset of primitive sex, because now you're on a stealth mission to maybe get caught. If you guys happen to have a beach near you one night on vacation, maybe you bring an oversized blanket and see what you can get away with in public. Now, we're not trying to get arrested here, okay? I don't want to have to come bail you out of jail or anything. Well, you know, because Ryan Patrick said he'd like it, officer. Don't get us in trouble. Obviously, you want to use your best judgment, but adding the thrill of trying to have sex somewhere outside of the bedroom can significantly increase intimacy and trust with him simultaneously. The seventh type is makeup sex. The coveted makeup sex. I mean, who doesn't love a little makeup sex, right? I can tell you men love it. After a little argument, you might try to make amends. And for men, it's almost as if we're having sex with you for the first time with makeup sex. I mean, it's like we've won you over again. By having makeup sex with him, you're positively reinforcing how he handled the makeup process with you. And now he wants to put on the best sexual experience he ever has for you, as if his life depended on it. It's a beautiful thing. So not to fear, if you guys have a little argument, just make sure you make amends with him first verbally. Then give yourselves a powerful and passionate intimacy you're both craving with makeup sex. Mixing up sexual positions with your man is one thing, but thinking about getting him psychologically invested in the act of sex is another thing altogether. The types of sex he loves involves both his physical and his mental senses being utilized and stimulated. Now, if you want to level up your bedroom game even a little bit more and you're over the age of 18, you may enjoy a fun little video I did a few months ago with sex toys. Yep, definitely the most risque thing I've ever put on my channel, but it's there, and the bloopers are quite ridiculous as well, as I'm sure you can imagine. I'll link to that video in the description below or throw a card up here if YouTube will even let me. Also guys, I've got my new step-by-step video course on locking down amazing boyfriends opening very soon for enrollment. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about the course or receive an email notification when enrollment opens, just go to daterboy.com/reminder and sign up for my notification list. Guys, if you found this video helpful, please give it a like below. Great seeing you as always, and I'll see you next week.